Hi Cancer, welcome back to TAROTPOSH. I'm going to be doing your reading for August 23rd through the 29th, 2021. I hope this video finds you well. If anything is not going well, I hope things turn in your favor very, very soon. So I actually had to redo your reading because it stopped recording a few days ago at 9 minutes and a few seconds in. So I think the full moon in Aquarius is still affecting some electronics possibly, but here I am. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the Light Seers Tarot and also John Helen Psychic Tarot Oracle deck to do your reading. I may do some clarifiers using the mini Centennial edition of the Smith Waite, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to be doing a Charlotte's Web spread for you. That would be the first card is the focus, second card your intention, third card's way you weave, the way you weave. The fourth card is what to caution in this process, what questions to be aware of, red flags to be aware of. And then 5 would be the possible outcome or outcome that possibly you want. Nothing's written in stone. We all have free will. We could change course or direction at any time. So tarot is for guidance. So I'm happy to help you here, and I'm happy that you're here for this tarot reading. And I'm happy I can start it again and post it. So let's get to it. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. My playlist are categorized by month. So if you have Cancer, this is Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So if you have a Cancer Sun, but say your Moon is in Leo, then you can go into my playlist by the month of August, and you can look for the Leo reading. And if that applies to you, you could look at whatever other aspects of your chart as well, and whatever applies to you. So if this reading is significant for you, please hit like and subscribe and spread the love. We are coming... we came out of the full moon in Aquarius, and that was very potent. We were in the waning gibbous phase, and we're still in that. It went into Pisces after the full moon, and now going into Aries. So the mindset and the intentions for this waning gibbous moon phase flow should be slow growth, slowing down, shedding excess, practicing gratitude, opening up your heart chakra, and giving back to the community, giving back to those you love, giving back to the universe, whatever it is, whatever you feel, and also just the intention of love in general, L-O-V-E, love, okay? So that's the intention for the waning gibbous. So here we go. I will be opening for reading September 1st. I will post that when the time comes so you have the information and the pricing. So anyone who would like a reading, a private reading, personal reading, a tarot reading, then you can come back and check that out. I will be doing postings next week as well. But once September 1st comes around, I will be doing personal readings. So if you would like one, I would be happy to do it for you. Let's get to it. It's very hot and humid today, so I have my hair back and I have my side pony here. Okay. In the light of the light, through the light, thank you for the gifts of insight. I pledge never to take them in vain. Right away, I have these cards come out, so I'm going to take this as the overall energy. I did not call out the cards for the reading yet, so this is a message for you as the overall energy. We have the Hierophant here, which is tradition, marriage, looking towards a higher power, a higher source. Also doing things as they've always been done, but then also the Judgment card here, releasing your true self, a wake-up call, and the Two of Swords energy, which is being in your head about a decision, trying to gain clarity. Two of Swords here, she has the birds. Hopefully they're helping her get out of that. Blindfold on. You don't really want to see, or maybe, you know, everyone talking your ear has sort of blinded you to what you really want, Cancer. Maybe that's blocking you from releasing your true self, and you may feel a little forced to go with tradition. So we don't see the other cards yet, so I'm going to put that out there, and we'll see how that applies to the rest of the reading, okay? This is Charlotte's Web reading. First card will be focus, second card intent, third card how you weave, fourth card what to question, as I said, and fifth card possible outcome. So your focus, Cancer, for August 23rd to the 29th, 2021, and this is a redo because the other reading stopped recording. Your focus is Three of Pentacles, teamwork, traffic lights possibly, because this looks like a traffic light, but in a rearranged sort of way. And it's weaving the loom together. I do notice this green here. And I did say about the heart chakra, opening your heart chakra for the waning gibbous. And I'm noticing that green, that light green, more so than this one. This is a bolder color. I feel like the focus here is, you know, teamwork, but also showing your love for the people in your life. Now, this looks like two feminine energies here, masculine, but take it as it applies. I read energy, not gender. Now we're going to say what the intention is. Your intention is to do that teamwork with clarity, taking the new initiative, really focusing on your focus. So your intention is really to focus on what you're focusing on with clarity. The Three of Pentacles could also be, you know, this is Trinity and unity. You have man, woman, child. That is the traditional, but obviously tradition is not, tradition is whatever you feel is tradition. So that could be showing because we do have this Hierophant here and releasing of true self, releasing a wake-up call. So let's see what else we got. The way you weave with this Charlotte's Web spread. It is 68 days till Halloween, so that's why I feel doing the Charlotte's Web spread. And also it brings up a lot of shadow work, underlying layers with this reading. The way you weave is following your passions, taking the Ace of Pentacles initiative, but it's not without some tears here. I feel that possibly there's been some tears shedding to figure out what it is that you want your passions to be. And maybe you weren't able to follow those passions, but now you are. What to question is the World. Now, the World is a very positive card to me, but when we're saying it question, as a question, the World, it's lessons learned, stepping into the next phase of your life. The major arcana starts with 0, the Fool, and goes all the way through from the Magician all the way to the World, okay? So when you reach the World, you finish that lesson or that cycle in life, and then you start back again at the Fool with a different, one door closes, another one opens, right? Or a door closes, a window opens, a window closes, a door opens, however you want to see it. But what I see here is that maybe you're not ready. You have to wait till you're ready for this chapter to close. So be cautious that you really are fully ready for this chapter to close. That's what I'm getting. The possible outcome for this reading, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, is love. Choices also. Wow. Possible outcome is embracing that love. I definitely feel this has to do with, I wouldn't say going against tradition. I would just be speaking your truth about what marriage, tradition, and all of that jazz means to you. And releasing yourself. It's like you've been tied up and you're free now. And it's a decision that you have been really, I wouldn't say stuck in, but I do feel like a hesitation or procrastination there. I feel like this is releasing your true self and busting out of those tradition doors, and your focus is on what this family unit means to you. Whether it's starting a family, whether it's, you know, your family is, you know, husband, wife, child, or your family is husband, husband, child, or your family is wife, wife, child, or any of those, you know, situations. Tradition and our home life is a very, it's a very personal choice, and everyone should have that choice. I feel that that's what this has to do with in this reading, and that's what I'm putting out there. Focus is definitely on that. And weaving the loom and weaving the pentacles also. Pentacles have to do with money. Pentacles are physical, material, possessions, health, income, education, your career, household, dwelling, and all those good things. Pentacles are even taking care of yourself, putting your lipstick on and getting a haircut, polishing your shoes, looking good, you know, not being, you know, in bed for 5 days and not showering, you know, although we all have those moments. But it's just like putting your best foot forward, right? Showing the world who you are in every good way. So I feel this is your focus, and your intention is to really meditate on and do that with mental clarity. Like clean the cobwebs of the thoughts that you maybe were programs, that were programs maybe in your head, or clear the thoughts that you told yourself that you had to be this, you had to do this, you had to do that, and have mental clarity. And swords are thoughts, communication, intellect, analyzing. They could be critical and unfeeling, dependent, but I don't feel that in this read. I feel that it's a positive card. It's not in reverse. They're truth seeking, and they also have to do with judgment. Now, judgment has two ends. It's a double-ended sword, sort of. Judgment has to do with judging ourselves, how other people judge us, but you have to realize that it's not always bad, because we break free with this judgment card. We release ourselves from judgment. How are you weaving? Again, is the Ace of Wands, following your passions, a new initiative. Wands energy is fire energy. Cancer, you're a water sign. So the summer is your season. And the Chariot is your card. You're a cardinal sign. So you take the lead in the initiative. So it might be difficult for you as a Cancerian, to take the lead in the initiative and then be bound up in somebody else's traditions that don't fit well for you. And that's why you're breaking free. And I keep getting a Freddie Mercury song, I Want to Break Free. It's one of my favorite songs. I love that song. That can pull you out of any bad mood times 1,000. He's fabulous. I love him. He's a diamond. But Ace of Wands, weaving this web, and it's like, you see this on the top? How you weave your web, it's like you're weaving your web, and it's like your intention is to clear this out so you can, you know, it's like almost like implanting a new thought process in your brain. Clearing this out is your intention, you know, building that staircase to your passions and desires, replacing that with this so that you're motivated, you're fired up, you have a new initiative, a new way of looking at life. And the question is the world, which I'm going to clarify for you. And what this is saying is, to me, the world card is leveling up. So it's like, be ready that you've went through that process all the way so that you feel comfortable enough to level up, to go to that next chapter in your life. Don't rush it. Don't rush cleaning out this sword energy to replace it with that positive energy. It's not that swords are negative, but they could be critical. Air energy could be, you know, anxiety. You could have anxieties. You could feel like you're just walking up and down the stairs, you know, and your intention is good. Oh, look at that. Clarifying the world, we have the Magician. So it's like, make sure before you step into that next portal, that next chapter of your life, that you know what you want to manifest. As the Magician, this is after the Fool, taking a leap of faith. This is the Magician. So you took that leap of faith. Now you're all about, what am I going to manifest in my life? What am I going to manifest in this new version of myself? What am I going to manifest? You're going to manifest Nine of Pentacles. Is an amazing card, Cancer. This is like self-sufficiency, feeling free in your own skin, being in the garden, and you know, you always have something on the pot to boil. Always a good thing. And when I see that bird here, I see that it's almost like you are that bird. You've released yourself and you've allowed your wings to fly. Not in this way anymore, but in this way. And that doesn't mean we'll never have to have tough decisions or make tough decisions. It just means at this point in your life, at this phase with the Charlotte's Web spread, and this is covering August 23rd to 29th, 2021, it's like the end of the summer, or it could be the endless summer. So it's like you could close that chapter, or you know, you could keep going. It's all up to you. You know, you're manifesting what you're ready for, but that Nine of Pentacles is amazing energy. And it's going to allow you to leave burdens behind. 10 of Wands. You're starting up again, weaving that web with the new passions and leaving the old burdens behind with the 10 of Wands. 10 is significant because it's the end of a chapter. It's an ending. It's like you're taking those and dropping them off. You did your journey, right? You had some light along the way. You did your journey. You're packed and ready to go. So it's like you're leaving burdens behind, but you're also packed up and suited up to go on that journey, to step into that next world's energy portal. And the Lover's card is the outcome, the possible outcome. I feel this has to do with a love relationship. I feel that it's a blossom love relationship, but the Lover's card is also about choice. It's all about choices. But if this reading isn't about choices, I don't know what is, Cancer. Please hit like and subscribe if you feel the information significant for you and applies to you, and or share it. You can comment below. Let me know how this resonates with you. And the more likes and subscribes, obviously, the more people, the more often I could do these readings, and the more often gets to the people that it needs to, that need to hear this message. So, what else do we have? What else do we have regarding the Lovers? Wow. Hope and faith. All eyes are on you. You were wishing twinkle, twinkle, little star. And it's like, you know, you were wishing for that. Queen of Cups is double water energy. Cups are nurturing. Although she's submerged here, she creates the environment. She nurtures the environment. Queens create the atmosphere, create the environment. Kings sustain it. Okay? So it's like you're taking all that emotion and you're like one with it. You're zen with it. And being Cancer water energy, this is double water energy, and you're the queen. And that is not a mistake. That is a beautiful, beautiful card, beautiful energy. And you're wearing a crown. It's like you've succeeded through all the emotion to get to the point you want. The reading just keeps getting better and better. Now we have the Sun. This is total success, happiness. This is the card for that for me. When I see all of this, that Sun energy, you know, it always means for me, like Leo, sunshine, the light of your life. You're the light in someone else's life. And that's also not a mistake, because with the Lover's card, the Star card here, the Queen of Cups, and the Sun, we have 3 major arcanas. 6, the Lovers, 17, the Star, and 19, the Sun. So it's like you're having an evolution of joy and happiness. Now, you know, it's real life, so this is not, you know, without conflict, right? We all have conflicts, other people's opinions, you know. I don't see it as a battle. I also see sometimes this card is almost like play fighting, or just a little competition, fighting for the top. Fighting for the top. Nirvana energy has a lot of fire. But then again, I also see that as like the sun. Maybe you had to climb to the top for this and you had to create your own sunshine, right? I could see it as that too. But I'm just saying that nothing is without conflict. So I'm going to clarify. But regardless, that's not going to steal your happiness. It's the conflict that you have fear over. But you need to make your own way with the Seven of Pentacles here. Use your own energy to plant your own roots and your own harvest that you want. Put that energy into your own life, your physical, material possessions, health, income, education, career, household, your dwelling, and your significant other, whoever that person is in the lovers, unless it's just a choice in general. That is something that you want to put your energy into in a positive way like that. Now, we do have the Queen of Cups here under the lovers, right? And then we have the Moon. So you have this, and you have all these amazing cards. You have the Star card, the Sun card, happiness, success, but it's the conflict. You don't want to, you avoid conflict. You don't want to have conflict. So what happens is you submerge yourself with the fears in your emotions, in that way, rather than being this water energy of the Queen of Cups. And it's human. It is human. But what this is saying is, with that conflict, there may be fears, but just plant your own seeds, wait for them to grow, and take that leap of faith. You know, sometimes we have to pretend we're naive. Again, falling backward into water energy, losing yourself in the emotion, losing yourself in faith and hope of a new life, a new version of you, the real you. So, it's a choice. It's soul searching. It's a soul searching journey for you. It's a death and rebirth. But look what's on the other side. You suffer in silence over this. When you see all these birds here, this is Nine of Swords energy. This is suffering in silence, sleepless nights, insomnia. So this choice and this relationship with the lovers here is something that you are concerned of opinions, possibly with the Five of Wands here. And there are some hurts. You've learned to, with the Queen of Swords, queens are water energy, they're nurturing energy, but the Queen of Swords is swords energy laying over that emotion. So she's not up for idle chit-chat. You know, when you come out of this energy and you're done feeling, you know, this with the suffering and silence, and you reclaim your throne on top of that intellect, you might have a little piece of your heart locked away, but I don't feel that it's towards this person. I feel that it's towards this conflict environment. Change is happening fast. Messages are coming in, communication coming in fast. Eight of Wands. This is also my card for social media, and it's also travel. With the Wands energy, it's a lot of passion, energy, creation. But with the Eight of Wands, to me, it's travel. It's also change happening fast. And I feel like you're changing your mind quickly about this. And sustaining those passions that originally, with the way you weave, the King of Wands is sword energy underlying. And out of all that sword energy, you have the Nine of Swords, you have the Queen of Swords. And I do feel that you're coming out of that and you are embracing the way you're weaving and sustaining that with the King of Wands. But kings have air energy underneath, sword energy. It's like you're taking that, nurturing, sorry, my notes, and you're being bold and sustaining your throne and the passions that you want to weave your life with. And this is the focus. So whatever this means to you, whatever tradition is to you, whatever it is, it's your choice. And don't forget that. one card tipping out here. And this is very significant with all these swords, so I had to take it. Your heart has pretty much been ripped apart because of this situation, and this is the outcome for it. I don't feel this person is the person that did this. I feel the situation in itself and the environment has done it. But like I said with the world, to question, make sure you're ready to go into that next chapter, that next step. You know, pay attention to what you're manifesting as the magician. You are able to manifest this self-sufficient, really self-empowering energy with the Nine of Pentacles regarding your home life, your everything. And the Ten of Wands, remember that is the end of a phase also, Ten of Wands. And it's a journey. It's coming to the end of a journey for you. All you have to do is just open that door. And it's going to be slow growth with the Knight of Pentacles. This again is that Wands energy. But the Knight of Pentacles doesn't travel far from home. Knight of Pentacles to me is the maturest knight. And really is dressed for success and just never gives up. Definitely puts their mind to something and just keeps going. And this is very grounding energy for you. I do see that you had the Queen of Cups here, and then you also had the Moon card with that energy submerged. And this is a soul's journey for you. But I do see that. So your water sign, so having all that water energy, this is helping ground you. Ground you, grounding means like not being so much, you know, all over the place. It's like, this is what I want. This is the goal. This is my motivations. And that's the map that I'm making for my life. And the Knight of Pentacles can help you with that. So I'm going to pull a card from the John Holland Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. I did make this reading a little bit longer because that's just the way it went. So what else do we have from John Holland Psychic Tarot Oracle to close this reading for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for August 23rd? Okay. Now, this is the card we sort of started out with, overall energy. Now, even though all these cards are laid out, when I'm saying that you may not be ready, or you make sure you're ready to go into that world, that next portal, that next step, you're still back and forth with this energy. You're still back and forth with this energy. So it's something with the Two of Swords. It's a different depiction of that card, but it's the same card. You're still back and forth with that, and that's okay. It's a process. And it may extend beyond this 23rd to 29th reading. There's, again, the Moon. There's shadow work. There's a lot of parts of yourself that you have to look at with this, Cancer. Now, remember the Moon, actually, the Moon is in the waning gibbous now. So waning gibbous, it just went from waning gibbous, we just came out of the full moon in Aquarius, went into waning gibbous for Pisces, okay? And now we're waning gibbous for Aries. So I don't know if it's a Pisces or Aries that you're dealing with the situation, but right now it's time for slow growth, slowing down, shedding excess, practicing gratitude, opening your heart chakra, giving back, and just expressing love, just feeling love, just even love for yourself. But with the shadow work, it's difficult to look at those fears and those parts of ourselves we don't want to look at that may contribute to the, you know, focus, the environment that, you know, maybe we want, but we're not able to grasp. With all the sword energy, I do feel that, you know, you're still going back and forth with that Two of Swords and the mental conflict. But in the end, I feel that you have a support system and you should rely on those people. This is Three of Cups energy. Rejoice in celebration. And I feel it is going to be a celebration for you. I feel that this is a process, and things in life are a process. And you're going to have that Three of Wands looking at big picture, forming new partnerships and alliances. Oops, I'm sticking to the cards. And you're gaining You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. Oh my goodness. We're ending on this card, which is Three of Pentacles, energy, recognition, and reward. And this is the depiction of this Three of Pentacles card, which is your focus in the end. So you just came full circle. So you can't make this stuff up. That's beautiful. And what it's telling me is the path may twist and turn, but in the end, your focus and your intention is what's going to bring you to what you want. So, blessings, love, and light, Cancer. Please hit like and subscribe, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Okay? Mwah.